Brad, thanks for your time. Well, obviously the series is gone. How do you sum up the resolve and the determination to prevent it being 4-0?
There's a lot of belief in the change room that we can win this last Test match. We've been in positions, I think, over the Test series to put ourselves in a position to win Test matches, but we just haven't been good enough in the big moments. And England deserve to be where they are, 3-0 up. So it's up to us to see if we can build a little bit on the good things we've done and put it all together over 5 days and not just in patches.
And could that count a lot, do you think, for going into the return series in Australia later in the year, if you can do better here?
I don't think it will. If we win, I'll say it can. But personally, I don't think that'll make much difference to what's going to happen in the home series. England have won this series and they've played the better cricket and they deserve to be in the position they are. So I don't think momentum or anything will make a difference. I only know from our change room we would like to get a win. We think we've played good enough cricket on this tour to deserve a win in a Test match.
Can you just update us on Shane Watson's recovery from his groin injury?
Yeah. He was bowling today and came through that all right. He did all the running and thing unassisted, which was a good sign. With this, we'll just see how he pulls up to tomorrow, but it's all looking that he's going to be 100% to go.
Brad, I was just going to ask you sort of what you touched on before, like based on how you guys have played so far this series, you do feel like you deserve to come away here with at least something to show for?
I would like to. England have played the better cricket and that's why they're 3-0 up this series. They deserve to be where they are. They're a very good cricket team. From our point of view, we've showed limits of where we can, what we can be about as a cricket team, but we haven't done it for long enough and over an extended period of time. So if we can put it together for 5 days, I think we can get a result to go our way, but it's up to us. We've seen to get ourselves into positions to win matches and not be good enough to get over the line.
Brad, do you sense there's any merit in resting players at this stage with a lot of cricketers we played in the big return series?
I never think there's any merit in resting players from Test matches.
Whether they be bowlers, anybody?
No one.
You don't get a sense that anyone needs a rest?
No one. Not from a Test match.
Brad, there's some suggestion that Matthew Wade might be getting a run in this Test as a specialist batsman. How, as a keeper, does that, have you had to deal with that in the past yourself, and how easy a transition or difficult is that to make?
I've dealt with it a couple of times in one days, and I was extremely nervous. You haven't got your gloves to fall back on if you get a good one early. We haven't finalised where we're at. Obviously, everyone in the squad name will come up for selection after being 3-0 down. We'll just have to decide what's the best option to go to hopefully finally get that win.
Brad, have you been impressed with Matt Wade on this tour? It's obviously been a difficult one for him to not play the Test so far, but have you been impressed with the way he's sort of gone about his work?
It's obviously tough. All the guys who aren't playing, you get limited opportunity, but you're still on an Australian cricket tour, and you still got to try to get out of it the best you possibly can. And he's got a one-day series to prepare for, so he's been doing all he can to get better and make sure he's ready for that.
Do you think he's improving with his keeping and his batting?
He's certainly working hard, so we'll see that come the one-day games.
Brad, you mentioned belief here. That must get eroded though, mustn't it, after sessions like that last one?
Yeah, it does. To get ourselves in position that we did at Durham and to finish the way we did, it takes a lot out of you. But Test cricket's not meant to be easy. It's to see how we come back after disappointments of Durham and see how we present ourselves this week. The series is gone and we've just got to see what we're made of and how we present out here on the weekend on Wednesday.
Brad, after Durham, Darren was saying, look, it's almost players have got to stand up and almost playing for futures, and they've got to show that they can cut it at this level. Has that almost been taken on board by the squad, and how's that sort of gone down?
It's pretty clear cut. We've got to win cricket games. We're getting ourselves into positions win cricket games, and we're not. So we've got to take responsibility for that and get better at it. If we're not winning better cricket games, we're not going to be around that long.
Mary?
You said you don't want necessarily anyone to be rested for the sake of being rested, but what do you think the priorities when the selection for this next test? What do you think should be first and foremost in the selectors' minds?
To pick the best 11 to win the game.
Any particular sort of approach that you think is going to work best? Anything different?
No, I think you've got to pick the best 11. We haven't been winning cricket games. There's no point talking about resting a guy here or giving a guy a break. We're not winning cricket games, so we've got to find a way to win a cricket game. I don't think that should ever come into consideration. You're playing for Australia. Guys wait years and years to get this crack. Ask Chris Rogers if he wants to be rested.